So, during our last game, which just so happened to be 2 days ago, you guys had invaded Tristram's dream. When you came, as you entered his dream, you found yourselves in a clearing with a sword stuck in a tree stump. You finagled it. Tree stump uh, ate a little bit of Mareid, and you found that there was some kind of rot or disease going on as she tried to investigate it with Druidcraft. It seemed to invade and try to take over um, the fungal infection that is inside of Mareid. But, she fights it off. Old wounds opening up all across her body, one across her chest where she had been recently cut, revealing mushrooms that were rotting and decaying very quickly. You fight all this off, and you're like, I don't really know what to do here. So you wander around in the woods, only to wind up right back where you started, and the howling of creatures in the distance getting ever closer. Eventually, you realize maybe you should follow the shadow coming off of the sword, as only a logical person would do.
Mhm.
And after following it, you come to another clearing where there's all these spirits surrounding that show a bit of deference to you and respect. As you kind of make your way through, you see Tristram kneeling, or a spirit version of him kneeling, as if ready to be knighted. Natasha goes up and performs a quick ceremony, at which point she hands him his sword and he walks off into the woods,
Yeah, that was a
disappearing in the
mistake.
process. A big mistake.
That was a mistake.
So you guys follow him through the woods or in the direction that he was going anyways, only to end up in a new clearing. One where there's this party going on, festivities, drink and merriment, and all these fae, as well as a bard that seems to be playing for them all. You guys partake of the merriment, eating your fill and drinking ambrosia, only to lose track of time. And as once again night stalkers creep in and you fight them off, um, you end up listening to this woman's song, Elaine's song, and Ela- you realize, oh, Elaine, that's the person uh, that Tristram had talked about back when you were supping with him the day before. You're like, maybe we should bring her along, or at least see if she won't come with us. So you do, and taking a few clues from her song, you realize, we should probably head west. And so you do, to find this dried up lake. Um, and after some investigation and fighting some various different angry insects, you make your way to this lake, where you find the lady of the lake. She's in this lake full of all these treasures and gold and everything else. Lucian offers a little, offers some gold as a offering to the lake. She
Offer more than that.
rewards him. She rewards him with a kiss,
That's his first. Let's go.
and he asks her, "Which way should we go?" She holds up a sword matching Tristram's that points the way. You guys follow this to this clearing that you stand in now. As you come in here, you find the ruins of like some old theater, some amphitheater. And And as you guys are talking and discussing, what your next move should be, Erebus takes note that all of your shadows are leaned out away from Lucian. And as you investigate, you realize the shadows are pantomiming to you, trying to tell you something. And it takes you a minute, some of you figuring it out faster than others, that they're trying to tell you to get away from him, to flee, to run. And so Mareid and Natasha head off, heading towards the amphitheater. Eribus stays behind, being like, "What's going on, Lucian?" W- Questioning why his shadow is behaving the way that it is. When his shadow reaches out and begins tearing sections of Erebus's
I don't consent,
shadow
Lucian.
apart
I don't consent,
and
Lucian.
devouring them. And as Lucian's shadow devours portions of Erebus's, wounds begin to open up all over his body, blood gushing. Erebus crawls away, trying to get away. Lucian runs away from Eribus, trying to drag his shadow away, but it stays put, just growing longer and bigger as he tears more into Eribus, until Lucian steps into the darkness of the forest itself. At which point, his shadow disappears, and Eribus is left bleeding on the ground. What are you all doing now?
Tasha's just minding her own business, studying these ruins for like a clue. While I think Mareid is contemplating walking over to Lucian and getting murdered.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, the name's Sprague at the moment.
Erebus is bleeding on the ground,
It's crawling.
Eribus,
crawling away.
eat the fucking berries. They're good for you.
I already ate 2 and I'm full.
Eat the rest.
I'll throw up. Do you want me to throw up again?
You've been perfectly okay with throwing up for this entire quest.
Alright, we'll come over here and I'll throw up again.
Why does it have to be on somebody?
My throat gets go to waste.
Erebus eats another good berry, so he stops bleeding everywhere.
So as you eat this extra good berry, you feel empty and hollow inside. The berry is really not satisfying your hunger, but it does begin to close some of your wounds.
Does anybody else have anything to eat? These good berries are kind of bland.
They're just fine. I open up my hand and another set of 10 good berries pop up. And I start munching on them. I'm like, okay, they're like a little bit mediocre, but they're fine.
I look over at Eribus, and I look down at the potion on my belt, and I just look at the ruins again.
Fuck
So,
you,
so
Natasha.
Erebus, you look at the remaining good berries in your hand, and they're all kind of moldy and and off, and off, like an orange that has been sitting in the bowl for too long. There's fuzz covering them.
Why are these good berries hairy?
It's good for you.
It's fiber, right? Extra fiber.
Is that what's in them? Yeah, fiber. Anywho, I'ma just heal 10 health real quick. Just in case,
I found
you never
fresher
know.
fruit in the bin around town.
You're the one who keeps holding them. It's your own fuzz.
That's not my fuzz. My fuzz isn't that color.
You sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
Eribus admits that he has fuzz.
I do, but not this fuzz. This is different
This
color
is different
fuzz.
fuzz.
Look, what grows between his toes stays between his toes. He'd rather not have it on his food.
Even the rats won't eat this.
Alright, fine. Bleed out. See what I care.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cold towards the elderly.
Look, whatever the phrase you humanoids have about horses and water and drinking.
I ate one of them. I stopped bleeding, mostly. I mean, one Team Blue murders me, the other one's trying to poison me with food.
You're poisoning yourself. It's fine.
I thought you guys were upstanding citizens. I guess not.
Is that supposed to be an insult to me?
No.
Anyway,
Just an
ain't you supposed to
observation.
be researching up there? Go. Yeah.
I'm looking. And I got anything of a note on these theater ruins?
Roll me an investigation check.
I'm good at those. I critted. I'm good.
Okay. So you start looking around the ruins, and they look ancient, like they look very old, moss covered. Um, it looks like the area was once verdant, but has since you know turned to ruin. There's fungal growths, moss that is gray and black, kind of creeping out across the ruins. The stones crumbling and moldering. You don't see any kind of really symbology of any kind of note. It looks like this was once some kind of like grand amphitheater, but has since, been lost to time.
Mhm.
But you do notice your shadow trying to get your attention. You have kind of been ignoring it this whole time, but it's like,
Mm. The pointing at Lucian, like, stay the fuck away from him. So, is that the direction she's pointing at?
yeah, she points back at Lucian and
Mm. I nod and understand. I'm like, yeah, I ain't going anywhere new. Don't worry. Or actually, you want me to kill the shadow? I pull out my sword. No. No.
it so so you see your shadow kind of transform, and it becomes that of a little boy.
Hmm.
The 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 kind of the shadows around it transform and twist and morph, and as it does, you see kind of like a forest of trees grow up around um around this kid, the shadow of this kid.
Mhm.
He looks scared as he looks around, jumps.
Mm.
And Evelyn walks over and to kind of inspect, and as Evelyn does, her shadow transforms into a small owl that flits up onto a tree.
I sit in one of the seats and watch this play.
And as you watch, you see Mareid's shadow creeping across like a spreading pool of ink out across the ground, seeping through the trees, growing as it goes.
Most of us notice this.
You're over there bleeding on the ground, bitching about your
Berries.
your good berries.
They taste funny. What do you expect me to say?
Mareid, what are you doing during this time?
So the thing is that I'd gone off of the theater to try and keep an eye on Lucian specifically. I don't know if I'm turned in the direction of my shadow.
So maybe just stay over there.
I'm not moving. I don't want to lose track of you in the woods.
You're not gonna go anywhere. It'll be fine.
Yeah, again, I don't want to lose track of you in the woods. Apparently your shadow's acting up, a wolf can pop out at any moment, just, grab you by the scruff and take you away.
Natasha, as you watch, you see Mareid's shadow creeping through the forest, taking everything, spreading and consuming until everything is dark. Everything is just a vast pool of shadow expanding out in this shapeless void. 4 little fissures of moonlight begin to shift and grow through the darkness, almost like dried, barren dirt, and you see once more that in this, it's just a vast pool of darkness, but as the spider web cracks grow out and form this, this like barren, this barren
Landscape.
landscape. You can see the outline of a boy standing in this, not as a shape in and of itself, but an absence of the moonlight, like a black hole in this landscape. And you can see that he turns around, looks, and he looks, or at least what you can see, scared as he kind of darts hither and thither. And you see on its periphery another figure begins to form. A darker shape amongst the shadow. But one with 2 moonlit eyes staring out within the void. And then this shapeless mass begins to once more spread through this barren landscape, approaching unnoticed to this boy. The boy seems to take notice, begins to move, begins to fight. Before the darkness rolls over him, blotting out everything, blotting out the landscape, blotting out the boy. before shrinking back down, leaving just the shadow of the little boy in place of your own, Natasha. Except now, your shadow, the shadow of this little boy, has two moonlit eyes staring back at you, almost like staring into you. What are you doing with this? What are you doing?
I'm thinking about it, like who the boy represents, potential. And then I saw Mareid's shadow, like, envelop the landscape earlier. It's like, I don't know, something foreshadowing. I'll make a mental note to keep an eye on, well, it kept pointing at Lucian earlier, so I ain't saying shit to nobody about this. I need to grab something. 1 second.
I'm using the cover of the trees to get closer back to everyone because we heard wolves in the distance, but I'm staying in the shade of the trees.
All right. Have I seen eyeballs like that before, Amy? Low yellow lit or no? Hmm. Have I heard stories of what might cause that type of thing?
Hang on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't really have any recollection of anything, any lore, or anything like this. This is all, you only have the information that you have.
Mm-hmm. Well, what got enveloped and then he got changed. That's all I know.
Is Eribus alright?
Hey, Eribus, you still alive?
No.
He sounds like.
Damn it, Eribus dead. He died.
Look, he can fix himself a little bit if he wasn't being picky.
Eribus. I'll sell you this potion for 35 gold.
How about 5 good berries?
That's a terrible. Whatever. You two have fun. So you're.
Sure. That's not a bad deal.
Thank you, Nana.
Here, lay him on the stump right here. I put the potion down. Well, actually, you didn't wash your hands, and you touching all these berries. I can't make this trade. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
He like holds out a handful of like moldy berries.
They
I
were moldy
seen.
when I got them.
I know,
Sure.
but I saw a roach on you before out of your feathers. I'm sorry. Okay.
They're all
Uh,
terrible.
um, How about 35 gold?
How about 25 gold?
30?
25?
28?
25? 25 and a silver piece?
29?
25 and this odd looking stick that I have?
30?
Wait, you went up.
Yeah, I keep going up the more you say no.
Oh. I'll be fine.
See, they're fine.
Mareid.
They're bickering over price tags over a potion.
You know the moldy.
Shit.
I paid good money for this potion. These are like 50 gold pop. You know, I'm giving you a discount here.
Eribus eats another moldy good berry.
Eribus,
I-
don't you have a potion, mate?
I do.
Don't you have a potion?
I'm saving it.
For what at this point?
Eribus eats the other good berry, so he gains a health point, and then he flies up in 15 feet into this tree.
Okay.
So, Solution,
There's-
what's up with your shadow? Oh, why is it trying to...
I don't know.
No.
Okay, so
Hmm.
we have a theater. It doesn't tell us a direction to go.
Hey, Lucian, you know anything about a boy with yellow eyes?
What?
I saw, there was a play going on. You guys are too busy to
You
see
guys
it.
were looking
No.
at a play? Fuck!
Yeah, I was watching the play.
Well, maybe go check it out. I'll be fine. I'll yell if I need help.
Yeah, we'll probably hear you when the wolves attack you.
That sounds like
Thanks.
a terrible way to figure that out.
Or maybe your shadow will eat the wolves. I don't know.
You can't, like, I don't know, keep talking then or something while I'm going off? I really don't want to, like, just miss you.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll talk continuously about what the fuck is happening.
Mm-hmm. Sure, just keep telling me that you're looking at a leaf.
Yeah, there's a leaf. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a lovely leaf.
Right. Looks like a great leaf. I'm gonna go on to the theater. Now, what's this play that you're referring to? Keep talking about leaves!
I talk about leaves.
Saw a little boy, he's in the forest all by himself lonesome, and then a creature of some sort,
So
appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Mareid, you come back over here to the theater, and you're like, "What are you talking about, Natasha? What is this play that you're talking about?" And what you expect, like, you're like, some boy. What are you talking about, Natasha? And you come over here and you see that Natasha's shadow is that of an antler-helmed knight. Your shadow is misshapen, spindly, branches twist and turn coming out of it. And Evelyn's is Evelyn's shadow.
That's funky.
Evelyn seems to walk up. Her shadow seems to approach the night. They hold hands briefly. They seem to gesture towards your shadow, Raid, before Natasha's shadow, that of the night, seems to kneel down in supplication to yours. stands back up, and you see your shadow change into that of a bandit, someone with a torch and a pick. It's digging at a rock. And he turns and he fires a crossbow bolt. Natasha's shadow dodges out of the way. Evelyn's shadow seems to react, and you see her shadow as she begins to play a lute before Natasha's shadow strikes yours down, cutting it in half as it tears apart and reforms. Similar scenes play out before you see Natasha's shadow becoming more and more aggressive, getting wilder in its attacks. Evelyn approaches and seems to talk with Natasha's shadow from time to time before they seem to get in some kind of argument. And Natasha's shadow backhands Evelyn's away. Evelyn's shadow falls to the ground. And the helmed warrior walks off. You see scene after scene after scene of the helmed warrior coming up and cutting down people left and right. Some simple, like woodsman and a person felling a tree, a small kid gathering bugs. With each scene, Natasha seems to get angrier and more vicious, blood splattering out with each attack, each one getting more and more gruesome. As you do, you see Natasha's shadow getting more and more ambiguous, losing its form, becoming indistinct. For shadows.
This one looks like some caterpillars have eaten it for a while.
What does it all mean? What's going on here?
Does she
It's the
have
story of a horn
recognition?
knight.
Does she have recognition in her eyes? to some of it. Like a sense of realization.
Her shadow is the only one that has remained unchanged.
Mm-hmm.
It lies motionless, laying on the ground. Where it fell.
But does she herself have just... This is a story that she kind of knows. She knew part of it. Because this is a dream. I don't know if she'd necessarily remember all of it.
Why the night of those people?
Yep, okay.
Maybe they killed his dog or something.
Think of what it is.
So,
Did you go find anything in there? Because the way the shadows are acting weird.
They're acting weird. They're telling stories. Darker stories, I guess.
But they're not attacking each other.
Not in a way that we feel it. Well,
Ow.
Sorry.
I don't know why he would have hurt those people. Sprog's eyes kind of wander back to where the little boy catching bugs would have been. I don't know.
maybe they wronged the knight in some way. Or maybe he got a little unhinged somehow. Or maybe that girl cheated on him or something. That's why he smacked her around.
He was a hero to start, right?
Knights aren't necessarily heroes.
No, but like they thought they were doing something good. That they were protecting something important. And I don't know. They forget about people.
We're missing the motive puzzle
Yeah,
piece.
yeah, we are. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's a beautiful little druidic nymph daughter or something. Anywho. Lucian, how's those leaves?
They're really boring. Can I roll investigation to find a cool leaf, brother?
There's a leaf that says
Roll me
Nora on it.
investigation.
8.
No, they all look the same to you.
Are the trees around here healthy?
No. It looks like a blight is.
Did I roll survival to try to see, like, maybe what it is? I don't fucking know.
Roll me survival. So you come up and you inspect the trees, right? And you see you see where the wood has kind of rotted and cracked open, and inside, like in the crevices of these blighted trees, you see something kind of glisten in the moonlight, almost oily and 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 tar-like.
Can I take a stick and like get some of it on a stick? So I'm not like peering into the tree, but I can bring it closer to see what it is.
So you pull up a stick and you start to try to pick at it and poke at
with a
it.
stick. Yep.
Right. And you're expecting some kind of like oil or tar that you can kind of pick and poke out. But as you kind of pick and poke at it, it kind of moves and twists.
No, I don't want any more of it.
And you see it kind of grab hold of the end of the stick, and you're like, up, like that.
Don't touch the trees, guys. Maybe don't get the black stuff on you.
But I'm sitting at a tree. What?
I got the black stuff off of me earlier, I think.
I look over there. Is the black stuff like all over the place, or is it like originating in one direction the most?
You don't know. You're in the amphitheater.
Okay.
I think.
Is it like?
No, go ahead first.
Is it like the sap of the tree has been corrupted, or is this like a new substance?
It's inside the tree, almost like a sap, but it's almost like a fungus or a lichen that has like invaded the tree, right?
Uh-huh.
There's many varieties of slime molds.
Can I take an empty potion bottle and try to put some in it? You know, like it's on the stick, and then you just break the stick and put cork in it. So there's like a stick with a little bit of it in it. If at any point I'm gonna try to touch this shit, I don't touch it.
Okay.
Sounds like a dex.
I would like you to roll me either a con save or a sleight of hand to try to like pick this stuff out of the tree and put it in the bottle.
Good, it does, right?
I'll do a con save.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You pull some out. It kind of it's almost alive. A slime mold is a perfect kind of description of what it's like and how it kind of attaches to the end of the stick. And you carefully stick it down in there, and you see that it kind of begins to kind of grow up the stick towards your hand, and you're like, no, fuck that shit. You put you put a cork on it.
I hold the glass part, not the cork part.
Yeah, and so as you watch, it kind of it kind of grows up the stick until it gets to the cork, and then the cork begins to dissolve.
Nope.
This worked great.
Cork is wood.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping to rubber corks.
Really porous.
I'm going to put the bottle on a rock over there, and let's step away from it.
You lost a single vial.
I mean, it was already empty. What was I going to use it for?
All right. So these are stories, or are they the past? Nettie, what did you see before?
Oh, little boy in the woods seemed lost, and then he got enveloped by like a creature of yellow eyes. You know, enveloped him, and then the boy had yellow eyes after.
I look at the color around here. How do you know they were yellow?
Because they're lit up real good. Like
They weren't
like
yellow.
moons. They
They
weren't or moon.
glistened in kind of like the blue tint of moonlight.
Okay. They glue like
Remember,
moonlight.
like everything, like so the scene is like 2-dimensional, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just working with light and
And
dark.
and everything, it's everything was contrast in either shadow or moonlight.
Mm. Right. Well, I mean, not necessarily yellow, but they're lit up like the creatures. Mm. Mm. Oh. I'm assuming it's people's pasts or
Sure.
history or a story.
A little boy with some spindly creature. I look to Evelyn, who looks traumatized potentially.
Why isn't mine moving? It's just laying there.
Mm.
Maybe that's as far as this is a play, right?
I mean, she did get smacked pretty hard.
Or that's just the end of that role.
And like I go perform medicine on Elaine's shadow to wake her back up.
Jesus. Alright, you go intimidate a
You
shadow.
reached out. You just touched the ground.
Oh damn. I try to position myself, where my shadow is standing over that shadow. I try to do medicine from over here. Give her a nudge her away.
So your shadow kind of
And you help her up, man. She's just laying there. Fine, it's fine. Oh. You know which direction we gotta go? I do like hand gestures, like I'll point at myself, and I point, somewhere in the forest. Like where should I go? Like dude, point in a direction, like thumbs up, thumbs down, you know, until I get a thumbs up from my shadow. And I do like a shoulder like thing where like I don't know where I'm going type thing.
roll me for performance check.
All right, let's see. That's an 11.
11. Um,
Hmm.
Maybe you should try simpler questions. Yes or no?
Well, that's with the pointing and the thumbs up and thumbs down thing.
Why don't you just start with do you understand me?
Can you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
That's
Seems
That's a big
Seems
ol'
like a
no.
no.
Okay.
Nope.
Then that's the first thing you gotta solve.
Oh, can we write in the dirt? I'll take a stick and says where to go north, east, west, south. I draw like a little compass and not a point. I'm like, I do like a shoulder, like I don't know which direction. And I point the stick at like the north side. I give a thumbs up, thumbs down type thing.
Um, so so you yeah, I'm moving pages. Um, uh, so so you kind of you take out your sword and you start kind of like drawing a
Compass.
a compass, and you see your shadow kind of standing back, like watching what you're doing, not necessarily not looking at the ground, but watching what you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and then you see Mareid's shadow kind of lean over and watch your shadow or watch you as well. It's like, and your shadow holds up its sword and points east.
I give I give her a thumbs up, and I nod, and thanks. I, I even write down thanks. All right, guys, we're going east. I
I
give them
hope they
a
actually
bow.
understood whatever you were asking. And they're not like pointing to the bathroom or something.
Did you figure out how to make the shadows stop acting weird?
No, they're
No,
acting weird, but they're helpful.
No, they're cool.
Are they though?
Well, our shadows have been very informative.
Yeah, my shadow's smart.
Not murderous.
All right, guys, we're going east. Lucian, it's this way. You follow at a distance.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna wait at the edge of the clearing, and once
Can I?
Lucian gets like halfway over here, I'm gonna
Yeah, can I wait
start
for
going.
them to get like a good distance away? Or like a good distance away and then try to walk out of the shade? If my shadow starts going towards them, I take a step back into it.
Hold on. Does your shadow need to be able to see us?
I don't know.
Why don't we stand in the shadow of a tree while you're walking?
Eribus gets a arrow ready. Natasha hides.
Hold on, let me find a decent enough shadow. Is this tree providing enough cover that it covers me completely? Like you cannot see my form?
No, that's a dead tree laying on the ground.
I was hoping that. Alright. How about
I
here?
mean, if you lay down, you could probably be in the shadow.
Here we're good.
Yeah.
Erebus, I think you should choose a better tree.
I'm off the ground.
Sure, but the
I mean,
shadow's gonna be
we
on the
should.
ground no matter what.
Yeah. But then if I see that shadow fucking about, I'm loosening the arrow and flying straight up.
I mean, your shadow's still on the ground, even if you're in the sky.
Are you-
Don't you question me?
Gonna shoot Lucy?
Maybe.
If your shadow gets torn apart while you're in the sky, you also fall.
I'm gonna
You might-
follow one of you assholes.
You might snap your neck.
Eribus,
Bird
please,
bone.
just go stand in the shade of a tree.
Or up in this big tree over here. And we'll be the
Fine.
closer targets anyway, so.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want my shadow to hurt you.
Again.
Yeah.
You haven't eaten the berries yet. Or the potion. You know, you do an awful lot of complaining for not fixing your problems.
You know, for one person that causes some problems, you're awfully uppity.
What problems are you referring to?
Shush.
I think
good,
I've
you
been
guys are
trying to be
slow.
very helpful to you.
Let's see what happens.
All right, Lucian, I'm emotioning you over. Come on.
Eribus continually positions himself between Mareid, or behind Mareid. puts Mareid between himself and Lucian.
I move into the clearing.
Give
Slowly.
me just 1 second.
Okay.
Right.
All the wolves appear around Lucian.
I don't like that.
I swear to God, if I get mauled by a fucking wolf while I'm trying to do this.
Eribus, mind if you pass me a berry? A single one.
Here's one of your multi-berries.
Thank you. Okay, sure.
The fuck is that?
That's a person man.
By the way, your berries taste funny.
You see Lucian's shadow, like Lucian steps out and his shadow kind of forms in the moonlight, and then the legs of it just stretch and stretch and stretch as the shadow, as if like the sun is real low, and his shadow stretches out towards uh Mareid and Eribus.
Towards Mareid and Eribus. Really?
What do you guys
I
doing?
step back in the shade.
Eribus makes sure that he is behind Mareid between the shadow.
Maybe I'll just follow in the shade.
Gotta make you
That's what I'm
shade
doing.
somehow then.
Any of you guys got an umbrella?
I don't know if that counts as.
Oh, be right back 1 second.
Mhm. So we've got map boundaries, but does it look like Lucy could wander over to us without walking into the quote-unquote light?
Yeah, as long as he stays outside the clearing.
Okay. Right.
Rob,
Yeah.
why does your berries taste funny? They don't taste right.
Look, you're the one who's held them for, like, who knows how long. I don't know whatever salty funk you've got going.
Hey, that's the. You know what? That's fair. The next time, taste test as soon as you spawn them.
Look, I just ate some. They were fine. So, as far as I'm concerned, as long as they are leaving my person, they are perfectly fine.
Natasha?
Yeah.
I know, Natasha. Next time Sprague makes good berries, we're taste testing these things.
All right.
Is there a way that I can cross right here through trees? I know I can't see trees on the map, but are there trees that I could use?
As long as you stay outside of the clearing, you can circle around
Okay.
the outside of it.
All right.
Should we not be within the same shadow that you are also in? Is that a thing?
I'd be worried about that.
Hey, just fucking go.
Let's take a step into the light.
Yes, guinea pig, go.
Yeah.
I don't think you understood my question.
I don't care. I just took it for what it was.
Okay.
Is Natasha one of the fucking good berries yet?
No.
No. I hand you a
mean-
good berry.
At some point, like, period,
Oh.
No, because Natasha had a potion? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need to heal technically. I'm for the lul's sake. I hand you a fuzzy good berry.
I don't take her fuzzy good bear.
I think Natasha has had 2 of them.
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah. When we left the place.
did you eat one?
All right, no.
No, but when you had one before,
Yeah. I ate it.
did they taste funny to you?
I mean, I wouldn't say they were horrible, but I guess it did have a little aftertaste.
See, I'm not the only one.
Y'all are picky.
So you guys heading east?
To the east.
Is that what you're doing?
We're going to
How,
attempt to, yes.
How close is Lucian following you?
Lucy?
I'm trying to stay 20 feet behind him.
I'm staying 16 feet away from Lucian.
Okay. All right, so you guys begin making your way through the woods. As you
It's
do,
like the floor is lava with fucking where light comes down.
You know, if it weren't for the mortal peril, this could be a fun game.
It's not. It's really not.
You know, I was trying to be delicate before, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. Lucian, your shadow fucking mole thing.
I'm sorry. I can't make it not.
Well, that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not fine. But the hell.
So,
It's not like he knows why this is happening. We don't know why our shadows were acting the way they were either.
You know,
Lucian,
I
you
would agree with.
secretly,
Hang on, Natasha. Hang on, Natasha. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. Ordinarily, I would agree with the British Frog. But
Would you? Would you really? You haven't been agreeing with me.
I don't agree with anybody, but that's beside the point. Ordinarily, it's just one of those oddball type of things that, you know, oh, your shadow mauls me because of some magical bullshit. But Lucian's shadow helped me back when we were in the caves, which I was appreciative of. So thumbs up for you, Lucy. Which is why I'm bringing this up to start with. Why is it now that your shadow is like hostile towards everybody?
I don't know that.
Why was it? Why was it before like helpful?
Am I feeling worse or anything?
you feel normal.
I mean, I don't know, mate. It's weird.
And are you secretly a serial killer?
No, not that I know of.
Well, so
Sound disappointed.
subconsciously you could be one.
Do I subconsciously want to hurt enemies? No. I'd rather do the opposite, actually.
Oh, man.
Are you subconsciously wanting to murder me?
No.
Okay.
I mean, when you spit seeds, it's a little frustrating.
Do you plan
But
on
no.
paying Eribus reparations for emotional and physical damages?
I'll add it to the list.
Oh,
All right, fine. I'll let it go now. Let's continue on.
As Lucian purposely avoids eye contact with Sprague.
I wasn't gonna say it. I thought it was just implied, but you just have to go out there airing fucking dirty laundry.
Listen, have you had one of those Sprouts good berries yet?
Yeah.
What do you think about the taste?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
They're fine.
They're just fine. Are you being nice?
No, they're fine.
Fine.
So you guys make your way through the woods. And as you do, the trees get worse and worse. Pretty soon, there are no leaves at all. The oak trees are rotted down to their roots, oozing a pus-like sap. It's black as ink. And the other plants, and the only other plants thriving, accursed mushrooms and other macabre fungi. And it gets almost impossible to stay in shadow.
Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm staying 16 feet away from them, so.
You have a solution.
I'm thinking.
We all carry torches. I light a torch. I'm digging
Wait,
through my
that's a
pet
bad
torch.
idea.
I'd run away!
So you light a torch.
Yep.
Lucian's running away from you.
And
See? I'm not being mauled by a shadow.
Maybe don't do that!
is,
That was really close!
is Lucian still in shadow?
He's standing up against a tree trunk, hiding from the moon.
Wait, I
Right,
wonder
if
if we
you,
can sort of manipulate it?
right, if you cast light on someone's clothes, would light shines from all directions, would the shadow like disappear?
I don't know if we can block the shadow
on the
if you have a
person that-
light.
I mean, the person that's lit.
If the person is the light.
You're gonna, turn Lucy into a beacon.
I
think it's a
There would
terrible idea.
There would still be a shadow at his feet.
Oh, what if he turns his shoes lit?
if he's
Then
lit
his
from
body's gonna cast a shadow.
like his
Unless every square inch of him is lit, he's glowing, right? Some portion of him will cast a shadow.
Plus, the shadow overpowers light, anyways.
So, what if we
I'm
have...
gonna wash my hands real fast.
So what if we have two light sources trying to cast two shadows? We could try to bridge you from tree to tree. Fuck you.
Damn fucking wolves.
Fucking wolves. Yeah, what if we try to bridge you from tree to tree now? And we just try to walk the shadow over.
I got more torches.
Well,
I
I
mean,
have light.
We could try.
We'll just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be dreadful!
This is like the worst kind of obstacle course.
Sure is. Maybe Mareid would
It'll
have
be
fun with this?
It'll be entertaining as long as I don't get hurt.
Sure. You go ahead and take the farther tree. I'll bridge the first one.
You want a torch? I got another torch. You want another torch?
I don't need one. I pick up a rock.
Erebus likes another torch regardless.
Just dual wielding torches.
I'm dual wielding torches.
Okay, so I'm going to be behind one tree. Eribus can be behind another.
All right, Mareid, I'd like you to roll me a survival check.
This is gonna
Trying
go
to do
great.
this.
Not bad. 17?
So this will slow you down considerably.
No shit. So, not to tempt fate or anything, but what if we just tested you real quick? What if it was just over there? Not that I'm impatient or anything.
I really don't want to play with you guys' lives.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's just, we've been walking for a while and there's wolves always coming.
Did you guys figure anything out as to like maybe how to make it stop?
How to make it stop? No, just hoping.
I don't have any anti-shadow magic, so no.
I don't know why your shadow is so mad. Or hungry? Maybe it's hungry? Is that it?
Hungry? But did it eat? Did it eat my shadow when it mauled the fuck out of me?
It did.
Maybe it is hungry.
I don't really know what shadows eat.
Did it feel weird when it ate Erebus' shadow? Did anything feel different? No?
No?
Okay.
You didn't notice anything.
Besides the shadow trying to brutally murder Erebus.
It was really just Erebus screaming, and you're like,
It was a
"What's
little
going
feathers
on?"
and scream.
Shadow on shadow violence.
This is dreadful slow. Can we just, set the good berries down on the ground, let them cast a shadow, we'll go into the trees, you go out and see if it noms? Is that so wrong?
I think the shadows are going to eat the good berries. They taste fine. I'm just saying again. I don't know if the shadows are going to eat the good berries.
I just... Look, what else are you offering?
Do you want me to leave the dream?
No. At least I hope not. we don't even know if you're still a threat beyond the theater.
I cast. I activate my magic eyeballs. Or shadow still, magical-ish?
No.
No. All right, Lucian, pop out for a second. See if you try to extend towards us really fast.
Maybe walk really far that way, because it stretched really fast.
Yeah, we'll walk really far that away.
I'm putting a good distance between me and Lucian.
How far?
Between me and the rest of the party. The rest of the party are tasty bits.
60
That makes
feet
sense.
seemed pretty reasonable for it to try and stretch. That
I
sound
have
good?
Mareid between me and Lucian.
Yeah, sure, whatever. It's fine. I'm 60 feet from Lucian, Natasha can meet 65. Eribus is wherever the fuck he is.
Good 80 feet away.
80 feet? Alright.
Straight up.
Sort of nervously, like, I don't know, watching them walk away, I'm like, oh shit. I'll step out for just a second. Does it try to go after them?
As you step into the moonlight, your shadow plays out in front of you.
Yes,
It
let's
looks
give it a
no
second.
different than it has always looked.
Theater fucking
Don't fuck
magic.
around. Don't fuck around.
I come on over to you.
Maybe not yet.
You gotta give it a second. It's not, doesn't seem
As they start to
50
approach,
feet.
does my shadow turn and look at them?
Yes.
I step back in.
I mean, it could just be reflecting what you're doing. You don't know if it has malicious intent right now.
I don't want to risk it.
Well, we gotta keep walking. So
Maybe just stay up there and let me walk parallel for a
You
second.
guys have lost 5 minutes.
Of
You've been sitting here discussing and planning for 5 minutes.
yeah.
I yell at Sprague to stay back up there, and then I take a step out and I walk parallel to like where I'd be able to hop back into a shadow really quickly. So my shadow do it. I pay very close attention to my shadow. Is it doing anything weird? Yep, looking at people. Yeah, okay.
I think all of us are looking at your shadow very carefully.
I mean, you're looking at us, so your shadow would also.
I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at my shadow.
Your
And it's
shadow is
looking.
looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
Look, just tell it no. You gotta be stern, okay?
Bad shadow, no biscuit.
Come on, mate. Don't. Why are you fighting me with this?
I'm just. Are you talking to the shadow or are you talking to us?
I'm talking to my stupid shadow. Maybe just keep walking.
So you guys walk as two groups paralleling each other through the woods.
Wide berth between me and Lucian.
Until eventually you come to a new clearing. This clearing, surrounded by the rotting corpses of long dead oak trees, is itself nearly empty. Even the grass has withered to nothing, leaving in its place a layer of wet, rotting mush of dead plant life and fallen leaves. Dead center in the clearing sits a run-down wooden post. post has 4 smaller signs branching off of it in the 4 cardinal directions. A piercing howl splits the night. Something has changed about this place. And I have another picture.
She's the boss. Okay.
So you stand at the edge of the clearing. What do you all do? Lucian stands some 60 feet away in the distance.
I eyeball this sign real good. Is any of the like northwest, south, east? Is there any like markings on the individual, direction? Someone put a check mark on one of them.
That you can see this post is like 30 feet off in the distance from you.
Yeah. I walk a bit closer, but I keep a defensive stance.
Know how to get checked.
Mm.
I know the feeling.
Which direction was the howl coming from? It's the weird one.
From behind you.
Behind us.
So I guess it would be west. Okay.
So you step out into the clearing. Nothing seems to happen.
Mm-hmm. I walk closer to the sign.
What's everyone else doing?
I'll go over with Natasha to the sign, I guess.
When they get closer into the clearing, I get towards the edge of the clearing.
So, Natasha, you're in the front as you approach the sign. You see the sign does not look all that remarkable. But scrawled in the mud as if scratched into it by some stick is the scribbled message. Hang on. I always forget how to. In Castellan, that says,
Fair enough.
Did they really put the
that
squiggly
it
line
says
in between S and W?
it's exactly how it's written. So it
Okay.
says, follow the S hyphen word.
Okay. South. There we go.
I think we've gone every single direction at this point.
Eribus.
Yeah.
As Elaine follows Natasha and Mareid out into the clearing and the moonlight hits her, you see that she's no longer Elaine, but this skeleton that is wearing the tattered, rotten rags that were once her clothes. The loot that has rotten away. Only one string remains strung, the others having broken, snapped, the neck loose and wobbling in its setting.
And I walk up to her and like put a hand on her, like put it on her shoulder.
Sorry, you scared me.
I'm sorry. I need to steady myself. Sometimes I get unsteady on my feet.
No problem. Here, take my arm. I'll give you a hand. Elaine's voice emits out from the grinning skull, as if nothing has changed.
Before you met us, what was the last thing you remembered?
I don't know. I guess I've must have had too much to drink at the party. It's all a little fuzzy.
Do you have any sort of healing magic?
You be partying too hard.
Sorry, Siri, what'd you say?
Do you have any sort of healing magic? I can't hear what they're saying.
Oh, sorry, no, unfortunately not. I'm really not that kind of bard.
Alright. So, we should go south. Let's just follow the S word. Unless I look around, do I see a sword?
See a sword.
Look down the shadow. You fucking bastard. You know this.
So south it is, and I look at you guys, agree?
Yeah.
Okay. I start heading south.
South would
Yeah.
be fine.
I'll point the direction that we're heading over to Lucy. Give you a bit of a heads up.
Thanks.
Yep.
You know, if you weren't a fucking asshole, we could be up there. But no, you're being a dick.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to shadow. You can't hear it. You're 60 feet in front of me.
I know.
When you got them owl ears, what you mean?
Alright, so you guys head south. As you do, you wander through the rotting husk of this forest for another 10 minutes or so, before the sound of metal clanging against metal splits desolate quiet of the forest. Two spectral figures duel, flying about the barren clearing in a flurry of strikes and parries. One figure wielding an axe, the other a sword.
It's, one of the knights, look like our boy. He got the horn helmet. And...
No.
No. It's, does the axe sort of look like a barbarian, or is he united up in armor?
One does look, he is wearing pelts, very barbarian-esque. The other one is kind of like, you know, like a 18th century duelist, with the puffy garments and um and thin rapier.
No. I walk up, like 20, 15 feet away. I watch her duel. I'm like,
So as you begin to approach, um you get close enough to hear that they're speaking to each other. Have you no sense? The line is stained with the grapes of desire. My affection, his lips and his hands. A comma belongs between his lips, you blackguard. The other the more gruff gentleman is kind of grunts as he blocks one of his the other gentleman's thrust as he dances around. You pompous fool! It is there to. It is omitted on purpose. It is meant to establish ambiguity between whether or not it is his lips or his affection.
Ray, you wanna take that one a little bit?
I think whoever wins the duel is the correct one.
I understood that part. What's this? If they're
They kind they startle as if seeing you for the first time.
Talking theater.
Even this commoner understands that you must have ambiguity to draw the interest and make things more dramatic. And they go back to fighting.
You sure you don't want to just take that one, champ?
Why are they fighting?
Interpretation.
We got difference of opinion on some lines here. It's an important duel. Okay.
Well, figure it out. The wolf's getting closer.
It is grammatically incorrect. When you list something in a series, you put a comma between each article.
Can we ask about this thing?
I mean, which one sounds better for the audience? So.
See, even the commoner, I'm trying to think of how to say this.
Yep, get a good look at Natasha. Think about what she is.
See, even this even this commoner knows that poetry does not follow the exact letter of grammatical law. And they continue fighting to the, like they're trying to kill each other.
Good.
There's no hint as to what fucking poem they are talking about.
You guys got a play coming up soon?
A play?
A theater?
No, this is a matter of honor.
Based
Fair enough.
on writings of...
Of the heart, of course.
Did either of... Who wrote this?
I did, of course. And therefore, it is only my opinion that matters.
Are you his editor?
Here the kid go. I choose you.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other one. Are you his editor?
No. You think I'm some plebeian editor? I am merely trying to uphold the sanctity of our language.
Eribus hands you a short sword, Shroud.
I own a short sword and I don't want to be part of this fight.
Oh, you shouldn't interrupt the sacred duel, you know. That's good, Sprite. So, they seem evenly matched, don't they? Make it just sitting there, just going on and on.
They
Or
do
some-
seem evenly matched, but wounds are accumulating. Minor nicks here, slashes there.
I whisper to Frog. I'm getting bored with this. I'm going to shoot one of them in a minute.
Would that work against... First off, are you prepared to start fighting both of them? And also, they might
No,
have
just-
the directions to...
Oh, just one of them. I mean, the one that I shoot will be dead, and then the other one will be...
They're
probably.
already dead. How many times do you want them to be dead?
Don't question it.
I'm gonna stand behind the barbarian Amek, and you know I'm gonna puff out my chest, trying to distract the duelist guy. You know.
Okay.
Erebus finds a 20 feet
Um,
away, like a hill or something to stand on.
I bend over, like trying to pick something out of the grass, kind of. You know, it's at the appropriate angle for the duelist. I do a bunch of suggestive stuff too on top of that.
Oh my god!
So
Can we coordinate this?
you take a moment to take off your breastplate, kind of, man, it's hot in here. And you're like, you drop your sword. Oh, oops. You bend over, showing some cleavage to pick up your sword. Roll me a deception or a performance check.
See here. Oh, 18.
18. All right. So you were trying to put on the show or put on a show, to distract their eye. But much to your own chagrin, it's not working.
Look at my tongue, man. This guy's gay. I fit my armor back in. No, it's fine.
I assume that normally works for you.
Usually. Do I want? I pat the barbarian on the back. I'm rooting for you, man. You know, I cast bless on him.
So
So you kind of like as they break apart, the barbarian streaming blood from countless different wounds. The the man with the sword breathing hard. A deep cut in his left arm. His left arm seems really unusable at this point. And as they separate for but a moment to kind of catch their breath before attacking again, you step forward and smack the barbarian on the back. You got this, champ, and you cast
I want to bless.
bless.
Yeah, so he's getting them D4s. You know, he's getting a little edge here.
Get your filthy hands off of me, you cur! How dare you! I don't know how you do it in Soma, but in Charnat, a duel is sacred. It is more than who merely wins or loses.
I'm trying to give you support because I agree with your. So, but I mean, if you don't want it, then...
I do not. Interrupting a duel has grave consequences.
I stopped.
Not just for you, as he lifts his sword, his axe menacingly, but for the duelists themselves. You cannot undo a duel.
So, for this one line, you absolutely have to die.
And he backhands you with his axe, using the blunt end of the haft to smack you across the head.
I attempt to parry. Oh, damn! He
Plus
rolled
6.
Yeah, he rolled good. 20. No, he hits me.
He's gonna do 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I lose 5 temp, and then I lose 2 regular.
So it's just like a bitch slap, right?
Yeah, but with the axe.
Okay. Yeah, if he was to go in for a killing blow, I would take a shot at him.
I step back. All right, I let them fight a little bit more. You know, I get them started, and how hard is it? And make they, you know, they bloody? They on death's door?
They're pretty bloodied. Yeah.
All right. You know, since he backhanded me with the axe, I wait a little moment, and then I go and I stab my sword through the barbarian's back with the green flame.
So having backhanded you, the barbarian turns back towards the gentleman with the rapier. It appears that I have the advantage of you. Please go. And he he turns to motes of light and falls apart.
Mhm.
As your sword bursts out through his chest.
I spit on the floor.
What's the other one do?
Appears Grandma wins this day.
Fucking commoner scum. Don't you understand anything? That was a duel amongst men! You can't simply interrupt that!
Well, you shouldn't have hit me with the axe.
And he comes at you.
Yep.
I loose my arrow.
Yeah.
Alright, roll an attack.
All right. Where's my longbow? There it goes. 22.
Roll damage.
10. I'll roll some stank on it if I need to.
Roll some stank on it.
4.
The arrow flies through his chest. He kind of explodes into motes of light that slowly sink to the ground, fading away to nothing.
So,
Well, that was probably our clues, so it's unfortunate. But shouldn't have hit me with the axe.
Did you guys figure out which way to go? Why did they start attacking you?
Something about a
Seemed
sacred
violent.
duel. I was trying to give, my support to one side. He didn't like the audience, trying to boost morale over here.
Why'd you interrupt the duel?
people with bless don't know about consent.
Big point of inspiration, Crip.
Shadows don't know consent either, so that is what it is.
Well, I inspect the surroundings. We're in a clear field, isn't it? I don't see nothing unusual other than the people that were dueling, but they're no longer dueling. They're dead.
Yep.
Oh,
Can we collect anything from them?
they just
They-
They're
The
just
ghosts.
There's a poof.
The ghosts, they poof.
Okay. I had to ask the question though.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
I collect my arrow though.
Have we gone in any particular direction repeatedly?
I mean,
Yes.
we went north twice before.
We went north twice.
Eribus goes off into a corner
I think it's northwest,
and
northwest, southeast.
poisons some of his arrows.
I don't want to look at that.
When you sitting on the floor and just poking the ship.
That's a question you're going to ask if you want the answers to.
I do not.
Guys, the wolf is getting closer.
Sorry, we don't really have hints for what direction to go next. They're kind of up with the wind.
Man, you hit me with the axe.
It's true. It's true. I had your back though.
No.
He read his struck.
Huh?
Yeah. It's fine. Like we know all the directions to get back here. if we need to.
So we're just gonna try all, what, 8? Do they break them up even further? What if we have like a south-southwest or something?
Yeah, they do.
Look, it took you 70 minutes to get here.
It's fine. But we already got all the clues, so like so if we fuck up and we end up back at the stump, we can leave the dream and come back, you know. And then I already know it's north, north, west, northwest, southeast.
Down.
And then the water lady pointed a direction, and then east.
Oh yeah, the word what? Lucy, did you get her?
Number. Oh, maybe we can see her again.
I don't want to see her again.
Maybe I do. I look around. All right, Elaine, which way are we going?
Elaine has not known the direction that we're going once. We're the ones who are supposed to be guiding her.
I've just been following you guys.
Yep.
Okay, we went south last time.
Is there anything in the clearing they're in?
No, it was just the
There's
duel.
not
Are you,
even like
are you coming into the clearing?
I want to so bad.
Do it.
I think the duel and people were supposed to give us a clue, but no, they fucked that up.
Uh-huh.
They fucked that up.
All right, we went south last time. Let's go north.
Are you gonna behave yourself? Look down at my shadow.
Do you guys want to go north or you want to go south more?
I mean, I think you're leading this monkey farm at this point.
Okay. If we go back, if we end up resetting all the way at the beginning, we'll probably should leave the, you know, uh, you know, leave and come back later or immediately after.
By the way, most entertainment I've had so far during this group. In my 60 plus years. 80 plus years. Something like
I'm
that.
glad.
This the richest you've been to?
That's you. Yeah.
What in the world did they... I don't know how to start
Anyway,
a fight about that.
which way were they facing when they were dueling? Were they facing east to west or north to south? Or were they just like circling around,
It was a moving fight. They were.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I vote north. Though the sign did say go follow the S word, so we could keep going following the sign.
Before we go anywhere, anybody else have any hesitant feelings about what happened?
What do you mean?
Well, to be honest, we were a little aggressive.
I mean, it's self-defense.
It was self-defense.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
Barbarian struck a lady with his axe. That's uncalled for.
it is.
And then the duelist guy, he tried to murder us like directly after, even though it's self-defense. So Eribus had to put him down.
Yeah. Natasha being hurt. Anyway,
So... Man, if we go the wrong direction, we're not just gonna go back. We're gonna go all the way to the stupid stump.
Yeah, I remember all the directions, but we can always take a break and come back, do it all over again. But we got all the clues now.
I deflate at the sound of doing it all over again.
So as you guys are standing here discussing
Guys,
what
Yes.
you should do,
They all appear on the sheet.
go ahead.
do you think maybe the shadows are done doing shadow things?
I have
There's one way to find
no
out.
idea.
I have no fucking idea either.
So as you're there having a shouted conversation with Lucian across the clearing, two ghostly figures reform in the center of the clearing. Well, before we were rudely interrupted by those scoundrels, I was saying it is grammatically incorrect the way you have written your poem. And the way that I have written my poem is my own. Have about you.
Alright, so
And they go back to fighting.
okay. Hey, can
Damn it.
you tell us the line that you're discussing here so we can think on this as you fight your sacred duel? So we can think on our own interpretations on your correctedness.
Little that it will help your feeble mind, but the line is stained with the grapes of desire. The other one says, my affection, his lips and his hands. Except that you only had a single comma after my affection. It is a list. It requires another comma. And I go back to fighting.
I kind of want to launch another arrow at that one.
I
Do
will
I hear?
write it
Sorry.
for you.
Do I hear any of this yet?
I mean,
Are
they're
they
shouting
shouting loud
it.
enough?
Stained with the grapes of desire. They are fighting about the expert comma, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I look at Evelyn. Who do you think's correct here?
I think this fight feels stupid.
I honestly, I don't know.
I mean, grammar is important, but at the same time, like, doesn't really might not be necessary.
If I had to pick a side, though silly as I think it may be, I would have to side with the artist who wrote it.
Good point. All right, the lady thinks the artist who wrote it is also correct. Yeah. The audience is always right. If you want correct grammar, you write your own stuff that has correct grammar in.
They seem to be ignoring you.
Yeah.
So who's this poem for anyway? So there's only one reason why I would think that this matters, right? It matters for the writer and it matters for the audience. Is there any chance that the guy he's fighting is the audience in this case? Like, this is clearly written to a guy. Is this a lover's quarrel? Is that what we're getting in the middle of? They continue on.
Are you
Yeah, I'm shouting this out loud.
addressing them or the party? Or like I would love this, this blackguard. No, never.
Then why does this matter so much for you? Like, if it's not written for you.
Because I will not have my language mangled by this barbarian.
Are you the king? Are you some god?
They both stop and turn to look at you.
I'm just asking. It's apparently his language and his alone.
They're dullards. Mind, give them no mind.
And yet I'm in your mind. Oh, I'm just being
I was already ignoring their babble. And they go back to fighting.
Dude, I'm just saying, you're awfully possessive about this. Do you want it to be written for you?
Trying to be a patriot.
Patriot's matriot. I don't even know what the meaning of language is here. They understand us. And they recognize the fact that we're from Soma. Sanctity of language, my ass.
And, you know the type, Eternals always have a stick up their ass.
So they're speaking Soma.
Oh.
They're speaking Soma. They're not.
Excuse me, Estoian.
They're speaking. Yeah. They're not speaking Chernold.
No.
Wait, they're Estoians? Why the fuck are you here?
Oh. What part of the story you guys from? 'Cause-
So, so the gentleman with the sword, so they're fighting the whole time you guys are having this conversation. And, somewhat directing it at them. But they seem to be, for the most part, ignoring you. When finally, wounds gathering up on them, the one with the sword seems to get the upper hand and stabs the other in the chest. Maybe this time you'll listen. and follow proper grammatical etiquette.
This is
Start
just a fight
clapping.
that happens in another 25 minutes, isn't it?
So the barbarian falls to the ground. He Why are you all still here?
We need
Well,
directions.
yeah. Plus, it's not every day you see a sacred duel, the honor and the language.
Directions for what?
We're looking for a guy.
In a knight with a horned helmet.
The proper term is gentleman. And where is this gentleman that you speak of?
Well, I mean, that's why we need directions now, don't we? We're looking for... His name's Tristram?
It's a knight with a horned helmet, and we follow in the path.
Well, if you had merely asked, I would have told you. He went that way. And he
Wait, what?
gestures with his sword to the east.
Oh, thank fuck we didn't walk.
Thank you, kind sir. Maybe he'll learn, grammar is proper.
I doubt
Proper way
it.
Hmm.
And he just stands in the field, his wounds slowly healing up. But maybe this time he'll learn his lesson as he stands there expectantly,
Waiting
waiting.
for the fight to start again.
What's the score?
Score? We don't
Yeah.
keep score. This is a duel.
Oh, when does it end?
When one of us dies.
Well, you just killed him.
Yes, but it is quite difficult to kill a ghost.
Oh. Well, you guys should set a number to how many times you win, and whoever gets that number first is clearly the honorable winner.
Maybe for a plebeian like yourself. But no. This will be settled when one of us is dead or Anna is satisfied.
I don't know. It could be about them. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, I know. They're really involved in each other. Don't you go telling me about the Oxford comma. I don't care.
Alright, so he ain't giving up and you guys aren't giving up. So you're just gonna be here forever, huh?
I mean, he gave us lovely directions over to the east.
Yeah. It's not our business.
Eastward! I point.
Have fun with your sacred duel.
As he begins to loosen up his wrist once more, as you see a shape beginning to take form.
Do you get tight as a ghost?
I start walking east.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys head off towards the east.
Damn, both my guesses are wrong. It's a good thing we sat here for the thing before. Man, this false
There's
life
a
be doing work.
wolf!
What do you mean there's... Do you need help?
No! Not yet!
Look, I'm learning slowly but surely to read and write. You've been doing a great job. Please, I'm already tired of being here. I don't want to hear about the Oxford comma. See, you sound like that guy. Now.
Sorry, I'm
Natty-
just checking something.
Yeah, I'll just fill space. Natty, you ever write poems? Or write anything in general?
I mean, I've learned stuff, but I never really got into poetry.
What about books in general? Reading and all that.
Yes, I'm learning.
Anything for fun?
I played music before.
Really? I find that kind of hard to believe. What do you play?
The violin type thing.
Would you play? If we
I
got
ain't
you
got
one?
one. I'm paid money.
If you're paid money.
Yeah.
How much money we talking?
10 gold each.
10 gold each. Do we get to request the song?
For an extra 3.
For an extra 13 gold to request a song from you.
I'm expensive.
I'll think about it. Your rates don't change, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Place looks ominous.
All right. So I have a picture for you all.
I got frosty.
So as you make your way from the dueling ground back through the woods, travel for another 10 minutes or so. And as you do, sounds of wolf howls get more and more distant. Until finally come to a new clearing. The ground is thick with pitch black mud, slowing the march forward. Eventually, the woods open up once more to reveal someone in a brilliant suit of armor that gleams in the light of the full moon. An imposing antlered helm conceals their face. The armor is held in place by the branches and roots of dead oaks, covered in blood, mud, and a viscous ooze. The ooze drips from the plate armor to the ground, sizzling where it lands. Visitors, how wonderful! A deep, sinister laugh fills the grove. Look at you, little scavengers, crawling through my ruins like maggots in silk. Do you even know who you serve? What you preserve?
We're just traveling to the forest with our friend Elaine.
You stink of hope. of rusting promises and brittle codes. Tristram reeked of it too.
Oh, so you're not Tristan. Thank gods.
No. But I tore his mask off. And underneath, just another corpse pretending to matter. He turns and meets your eyes, Mareid.
Yeah, I don't like this conversation actually.
Ah, and you, the girl who blooms and rot, a child filled with fungus, dragging herself through life on borrowed bones. How poetic, how tragic, how inevitable. Tell me, does your parasite whisper sweet nothings while the others sleep? Or do you still lie to yourself and call it love? Decay is not your curse, it is your inheritance! You are becoming what you were always meant to be. Hollow, crawling, honest. Come, my beautiful rotting things. Test your blades. Test your will. We'll see if they hold together longer than Tristram's did. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Yeah. This guy's is it the same like armor and sword and helmet as Tristram's?
Yeah. Same ones he
Okay.
was wearing as he was hoeing the field.
I think it's him, but not him at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how we fix that, but I
You
would
knock his out,
love to find out.
knock his ass out, and you loot him.
All right.
Damn, you're gonna roll 20. But he's 35 feet away from us. I'm like, all right, he got dash.
All right. He lifts a crossbow up,
Oh,
aims
fuck.
it at Eribus, and
Oh.
fires it off.
R.I.P. Eribus.
All you had to do was eat more of the fucking
Oh,
berries.
that's
Both of those fail to hit.
Yeah.
He takes
oh.
he walks back, and then it'll be Natasha's turn. Hang on, before it's your turn.
Mhm.
Um,
Spawning them wolf.
um, both of those.
Eribus, I don't think he likes you.
Um,
I'll go for non-lethal strike.
Okay. Yep. It is Natasha's turn. Natasha, what are you doing?
All right. Oh, he wants to play from way over there. I'm gonna let him. I'm chill touch from over here. Play 17. No, that's probably gonna miss.
17 misses.
I run over here. I take cover behind this tree. Oh, and I pull out my sword.
Okay. You take cover behind the tree. You get partial cover. All right. Lucian, what are you doing?
Can I use the trees to get most of the way up?
So this here is a bog, so this is difficult terrain. But you can run wherever you want to go.
Can I use Umbral Judgment on him?
Are you within range?
I am.
He is casting a shadow in the moonlight. So yes.
Okay. So yeah, okay. I'm like, don't fuck this up. And I use Umbral Judgment to grab for my shadow to grab his shadow. So it's action. As bonus action. So I get temporary hit points. Lovely. Delicious temporary hit points. As bonus action, I'm drink a potion.
Okay. All right. Eribus, what are you doing?
You're muted.
Take some shots at him, I guess.
Eribus, watch out. He's got your arch enemy in his hand.
So 20 does hit. 5 piercing damage.
Section.
All right.
All my thingy. So.
All right. You'll do 5 piercing damage, and and the necrotic damage does not seem to be very effective.
Or that could be your favored. Is that piercing or necrotic?
It's necrotic.
Okay.
All right. Evelyn, Tristram? Oh, Tristram, why are you doing this? Stop! No! You have to stop him! And she's going to begin playing, and she is going to. I have to go look at her ability again. One ally that she can see with 30 feet. She is going to inspire you. You're going to get a bardic inspiration on Natasha. And then all right. And then it is Mareid's turn. Mareid, what are you doing?
I am
Let me get some
so
music going.
nervous that moonbeam isn't gonna work on him. Yeah, I'll be casting Moonbeam.
All right.
Can he make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Yes,
sure
he can
he's-
make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm sure he's very good at it.
He will take.
Like
Right.
half.
He makes
Or
He makes-
15.
Yeah, he does make it.
the
How much
save
damage
for,
does he take?
Half
I
as
think,
much.
for nothing.
All right, roll damage.
When it double dips too when it starts its turn, don't it?
Well, let's see. When a creature first enters the area or on the start of its turn, yeah, it is double dipping. And I'm also gonna try and take cover behind some brambles.
All right, so he takes 5 radiant damage, minus
Mhm.
5.
Mm,
He rolls a new con save on his turn.
yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm hiding behind some brambles. Roll
All right.
roll me that
he'll
con.
he'll make another con save. Um.
That's nicer for me.
All right. He fails
Woo!
for 20 radiant damage, minus 20. Ah! And then he is going to run over here. Here, I'm trying to see what this does. He is going to move right here, and then he is going to make a longsword attack against you, Lucian.
I mean, is this guy a shape changer?
That will miss, and
Miss.
that will miss.
Parry his
Alright.
blades.
All right. Natasha.
Alright, I'm damn, it doesn't. Right click not working right, but I'm a dash over there.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry. I'm gonna sit here because I ain't got no.
All right. So you double move.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is Lucian's turn. Lucian,
You can make
what
a
are you doing?
wisdom save because you're supposed to make them at the end of your turns.
Okay.
Oh,
You failed
I'm
it,
moving.
so you fail it, so you're still okay.
Oh, wait. On his second longsword attack,
Yeah.
he may be able to hit you. I'm assuming a 16 misses. Yep.
It misses.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack him. So can you describe what he looks like, please?
So you can see that he very much looks like the image that I gave you guys. Where there are kind of branches and vines kind of covering him, and there's like black ooze leaking out of all the different cracks and crevices of his armor, sizzling as it hits the ground.
Okay. Are like the vines on it like puppeting him? Like how they are in the image?
Roll me an insight check. You can see that there's some hesitation in his hand, almost like like he's lifting
I
a
get
great
something.
weight,
Yeah.
and then he swings.
Okay. Can I attack? Can I do non-lethal damage to him with an attack?
Describe what you're doing.
I want to try to like disarm him basically, so that he doesn't have the sword to attack us with anymore. I like Lucian is attacking like joints and stuff like that. He's not trying to actually strike him. He's trying to like slow him down.
You're not going for the heart
No,
first.
not going for the kills or anything like that.
I mean,
no.
you can try to grapple him and wrestle the sword away from him, but
Don't-
you don't really have a way of disarming him.
I think isn't it attack roll versus athletics? Like you hit his hand, you try to knock it out of his hand type thing.
I'm gonna give him advantage on it, but sure.
Okay.
Oh,
But so you rolled a 20. What is that plus your
bless.
athletics modifier?
It's still the same. My athletics modifier is 5.
Okay. So you got a 20, a 27.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He will make a, and then he gets +6, so that would be 23, which is not
Fails.
enough.
That's
So,
sorry.
so what you do, is you knock the sword out of his hand. The sword, you know, the sword, you hit it. You hit the palm of his hand, and the sword slips. First, you like cut down his arm, cutting the vines off of his arm, and then like strike it with the butt of your spear, like knocking his hand open, and the sword falls down into the mud at his feet. And after doing this, he reaches out his hand, and as he does, black ooze kind of pours out of his hand down through his gauntlets and drips down into the water, and then in kind of like a wet sizzling stream, the water kind of bubbles as it does, and then the sword is pulled back up out of the water by the ooze into his hand. But in the process of doing this, he only has like a finite amount of ooze on him. And so as this happens, it drains out of his mask, and you see a panicked looking boy, a young man inside the armor. You have to run! Stop! Get away from me! I don't want to hurt you! Go! Flee! And it's covering him again.
Okay. Suspicion confirmed. I stay here. Was everybody else able to hear all that?
Yep.
Basically, okay, perfect.
Eribus.
Yeah, Eribus is pretty far. You muted.
Muted Eribus.
Yeah, I know. Take a shot at him.
roll an attack with disadvantage. All right, that 9 will miss. It kind of bounces off his armor. Anything else you want to do?
Not really. No.
Okay. The Evelyn is going to run over here closer to him. Tristram! And she's screaming his name. And she is going to continue to try to help. She is going to cast or she's going to give you a bardic inspiration, Lucian. Mareid, what are you doing?
I don't want to fucking kill him by accident. No, there's no way the moonbeam could do it, right? Moves up to 60 feet in any particular direction. That is not the correct measuring tape. I'm nervous about double dipping. He's still too far. You know what? We're gonna try a different one. I'm gonna try and cast sleep on him, I think.
Okay.
How you centering this thing? Oh, I guess you.
On him.
Well, I mean, it's an area, you know.
It is an
So I guess-
area of effect, but it takes the person with the least amount of health for. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Let me think. Sleep. It's a radius of 20 feet from a point. She definitely has more health than he does.
She's also an elf.
She's also an elf. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that'll work.
You got less than 29.
Does 29 get him?
So what are you doing exactly?
I am casting sleep.
On Evelyn?
It's
Centered on her.
centered on
But-
Evelyn, but
Yep. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends.
She's also an elf, so she's immune.
Okay. And how? So let's see here. So you see his left arm fall limp. I don't know what you do with that information.
but he's otherwise still moving.
He's otherwise still moving.
Or standing. Does sleep have like a visual effect, Amic? Like, like a puff of like powder or something?
You can flavor it however you want to flavor it. The caster can flavor it, but like the affected creature does not have a visible effect going on them.
You're just fall asleep now.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Mareid?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I should move closer.
Now holding the sword in only one hand, he lifts it up and swings it at Lucian. That will hit for 7 slashing damage.
Feel good?
All right. He will swing at you again for 11 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Total of 18.
I took it.
I didn't see you take the 7.
Temporary hit points, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Natasha, what are you doing?
Alright. I'm gonna do a non-lethal strike on his sword arm. Let's swinging around. Kablam. 19. And I'm gonna throw in a witch hunter strike. Throw in an extra 5 force damage.
Hey, brother. Take that damage, and then question.
All right. So his arm takes
3 bludgeoning and
Th-
5 force. But
Okay.
does he concentrate on anything, Amy?
He is not concentrating on anything. And 5 force.
Alright, my turn.
All right. And then it's Lucian's turn. Lucian, what are you doing?
I have a question. So I have lost my Umbral Judgment temporary hit points. Does that mean Umbral Judgment ends?
No. He gets a save. He gets a
Yeah.
save at the end of each of his turns. So he should
Yeah.
make another wisdom save.
Yeah, he should. He still
fails.
fails. Yeah, so
Yep,
it's
he's
still
still affected
active.
by
So
it.
he still has disadvantage against everybody else. Cool.
Yes.
I am going to attack the arm that Natasha is attacking. You know, where the goopity goopy.
All right.
Hey, mate, do I see those things over there?
You don't see those things.
I'll reroll because I have point inspiration.
Okay.
Let me add a d4. And what is her bardic inspiration now?
The D6.
The D6.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 16 hit?
16
not.
misses.
Okay, it misses the arm. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be it for all of that.
Actually, that hits.
It's the Uzi nonsense?
Yes, that actually hits.
Thank you. I would like a smite.
Maybe holding out on them spells.
Okay.
Minus,
For this.
minus 4.
This thing actually an undead, Amy? The undead is?
Yeah, is it
Minus
undead?
three.
Does it take an extra d8?
No,
No. Okay.
it is not undead. All right, Eribus, what are you doing?
Touch on it.
A 9 will miss.
I think.
All right. Evelyn is going to once again
Do super damage to the arm, right? She just obliterates it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good job, Evelyn.
She is going to give you another d6.
I'll accept
And
this
then
offering.
she is going to run over here and try to restrain him. Mareid, what are you doing?
That fucks up my plan, Evelyn. Damn it.
Sure fucking did.
No.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from, toasting them both.
I'm not toasting Evelyn.
I would have done it, honestly.
I know. But I can't. I just can't.
And bring your little mushroom heart to it.
I mean, she's a skeleton right now. What you mean?
I don't want to think about how much damage she might take from it. It's fine. We'll do little bits and pieces, right? A chill touch should work just fine. Due to the fact that she's grappling him or something, we don't get like advantage or anything, do we?
Mhm. Mhm.
That's a yes. Wonderful. 25. Poke. Jesus, this is a poke.
What are you attacking?
What did you do better?
I'm attacking him. Tristram.
Okay.
Well, the goop anyway.
It does not seem to have any effect.
Joy. Not that it would have had much effect one way or the other.
All right. Tristram is going to raise his sword and try to cut you down, Lucian.
You could attack literally anybody else so that my disadvantage was actually useful. It'd be great. But you
You're
miss.
forcing him to attack you.
And I'm not forcing him. He just has bad juju if he attacks other people. I'm sorry, you miss.
No, I got a 19.
How the fuck you get a 19?
He's
Oh,
a extra
shit
D4
stuff.
on the second
Well,
attack.
Okay. Okay, 19 hits.
19 will hit for 8 slashing damage.
Ow.
Man, why don't you use your parry?
Okay, so I don't use my parry.
All right. Natasha, what are you doing?
I do a non-lethal strike on his arm. I'm
Which arm?
missed. The swingy arm.
Oh, sorry.
You have a
Actually, I take that back. You do not lose 8 health.
Oh my god.
Um,
Hmm.
It's a D4, don't go through.
Hold on. If this is anything to do with the sleep itself, Tristram is awake again. We've been smacking him.
So do they get a save to wake up at all?
I mean, if we interact with him, he's awake. If we hit
Yeah,
him, or an action.
No.
There's no.
Eh.
I don't think there's a
So,
save
so
for
do
it.
you,
I think
does
he
a
just
sleeping
wakes up.
creature get any save?
No, they just it's the duration.
It's a minute
technically.
duration.
Yeah.
Unless
Alright.
someone nudges them, shakes them awake.
Yeah.
But he's been
Okay.
getting smacked, so I'm under the assumption that he's just up.
He raises a foot and kicks you. So he's going to hit, but instead of 8 slashing damage, he's going to do +3, 5 bludgeoning damage to you as he kicks you. And I need a strength saving throw DC, an athletic saving throw DC 11 to remain standing. You're fine. Okay, Natasha. Sorry. Now it's your turn.
missed.
You miss. Okay.
D6.
Well, I guess I do. But I rolled really low, so I'm gonna save it.
Okay. Anything else?
I love you.
Lucy, what are you doing?
So he doesn't have any goop on his head, and he doesn't have any goop on his arm.
No,
On
he
one of his
dropped
arms.
his sword.
And he dropped his sword.
Mhm.
But he has goop on his legs. Is that it?
He has goop on his head, his left arm, and both of his legs.
I
I
try
think you can
to
figure out what's going on here now.
Yeah. I attack the goop on his other arm, on his left arm, to try to get
Okay.
rid of it. Oh, fucking hell. I assume 20
That
hits.
hits. That hits.
I'll do 5 to it.
-5. Okay.
I'm gonna save my spell slot.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Erebus, what are you doing? You're muted.
I know, beard. Let's see. Does he have anybody in his grasp, as it were?
No.
Okay. Take a shot at him then. It's just him by himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
The enemy.
Yeah, with the black goop on and like puppeting him.
Yeah. All right, longbow.
What are you attacking?
Him.
Okay. Roll damage. Arrow slams into his chest. He writhes.
I'm going to use my necrotic stuff, if it matters at all, for 2
Has
damage.
no effect.
Okay.
I don't know. I forgot. Damn it.
Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm. He's very low. We could understand if this is stage 3.
Yeah, he's fucking low.
So
See, Tristram, this is why I choose them. Your weakness is palpable.
as drips of ooze begin to flow off of him, the ooze that has kind of been cut free and splattered around the clearing all begin to crawl across the clearing, forming this ball of ooze that grows and consumes. And I have a couple of pictures for you.
Oh.
Yummy.
Droplets of the corrupting ooze drip from the branches and roots, trickling across the glade to coagulate into the single figure, the viscous, villainous form, a spirit of nature. It throws back its head and roars in frustration as it takes form. And I need just a second. he actually forms up over here. He wrenches he grabs the Tristan grabs the helmet by the horns, casting it down into the muck at his feet. Not over my life, you fucking monster! You run! Get the fuck out of here before it takes you over! And he picks the sword up out of the muck and shakily gets up to his feet. What are you doing? Run! As he begins to limp over through the mud towards the Vetra. All right, I need we're going to clear initiative.
Oh.
I need everyone to roll for initiative again.
Damn it.
Oh.
I already know what I'm gonna do.
I need Eribus. There we go. Okay.
Damn, he didn't want to form inside the moonbeam that's over there. You know,
It's just a step away. We'll fix that. Don't do the little pointy bits.
What are you doing?
Who are you asking?
It's Eribus's turn.
Okay.
Eribus draws back his bow, but he hesitates.
Okay.
He looks at Mareid. What should I do?
I mean, he's out of the... That's him. That's what we're fighting.
It doesn't seem like him.
The monster is separate from him, right? There's a lot of hesitation with Sprague describing the monster as being separate.
Eribus seems hesitant to loose the arrow. He changes targets to the other one, pulls back, and looks at Mareid again.
Shoots right in the back of the head.
No, I don't shoot Mareid in the back of the head. Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay, Lucian, what are you doing?
I take a step up to Tristram.
Uh-huh.
I lay a hand on his back, and I'm like, you're not. It's not a fair fight.
It doesn't matter. I have to do this.
I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Well, usually he'll take a hit.
As you go to cast Cure Wounds on you, he grabs your hand. No. That's what it wants.
Just let me do this.
What are you doing?
I look back at Mareid and Sprague. And I take a step back. It's a duelman.
Mareid, what are you doing?
You can't let him die. Let's go over at Lucian.
Yeah, but it's not like you can really force someone to accept help either. I moved the moonbeam.
You sitting right here?
I think in between them.
I mean, Natasha's just looking back and forth at everybody. He's like, man, the monster's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're way over there. You can't really hear it.
He's made his choice.
Go
And
ahead,
we
it's
also
his
have our
turn.
own mission.
It's the monster's turn.
Okay.
Tristram, I've had your soul for over a decade now. What do you think you can do? Nothing. Watch. But watch as I take theirs.
Tasha, it is your turn.
I look over there. I look at him, and I lean down. I pick up the helmet and I put it on.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom save, DC 20.
Oh, that's not good.
I stop her?
And I use my
He
inspiration.
just did it.
There we go. 22.
As you put the helmet on, black tendrils begin to pour down through the helmet, covering your face, covering your mouth as you begin to scream, as you feel a consciousness beginning to invade your own, beginning to take you over.
And I toss that shit in the floor.
And you rip it off your head and you toss it back into the mud.
I was like, oh. Man, you
I
could have
slid
said
into the
something about
fires
the
of
helmet.
Mordor! Cast it into the fires, Frodo!
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Could you?
I thought we were going back to phase 1.
Let's not put that on right away.
Right away?
Yeah, we gotta put it in the sack.
Tristram turns to Evelyn, and as he looks at Evelyn, her flesh, almost like a mirage, her kind of changes, and she's Evelyn once more. And he reaches out a shaky hand and takes her by the side of the head, or lays a hand upon her cheek. I'm sorry. Maybe another time. And he begins slogging across the battlefield, dragging his sword as if it weighs too much for him to carry. And he slowly makes his way over to the Vetra that just stands there gloating, knowing that it is assured victory. He raises his sword up with great effort as if to strike it down, but before he can even make the stroke, the Vetra's hand punches through his chest, his armor corroding and rusting in seconds as its hand punches out the backside of his chest. And the dream winks out like a bursting soap bubble. You all are thrown back into Tristram's bedroom. And that's where we're going to end.